Understanding guilt trips, what they are and why they hurt. Guilt trips are a form of emotional manipulation that can be incredibly damaging. They are often used by people who want to control your behavior by making you feel guilty or ashamed. This tactic is especially common in toxic family dynamics, where parents may use guilt to get their way. Guilt trips are manipulative attempts to control your behavior. They work by making you feel responsible for someone else's emotions, even when you have done nothing wrong. This can lead to a cycle of guilt and compliance, where you feel obligated to do what the other person wants in order to avoid feeling guilty. Toxic parents use them to get their way, often at your expense. They may say things like, "After all I've done for you, this is how you repay me," or, "If you really loved me, you would do this for me." These statements are designed to make you feel guilty and to manipulate you into doing what they want. These tactics make you feel responsible for their emotions, even when it's not your fault. You may start to believe that you are a bad person for not meeting their expectations, which can lead to feelings of shame and inadequacy. Over time, this can erode your self-esteem and make you doubt your own worth. They exploit your love and loyalty, making you feel obligated to comply. You may feel that you have to do what they want in order to prove your love for them, or to keep the peace in the family. This can create a cycle of obligation, where you are constantly trying to meet their demands in order to avoid feeling guilty. Guilt trips can leave you feeling drained, resentful, and doubting your own worth. The constant pressure to meet someone else's expectations can be exhausting, and it can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. You may start to feel resentful towards the person who is using guilt to manipulate you, which can strain your relationship even further. They erode your self-esteem and create a cycle of obligation. Over time, you may start to believe that you are not good enough or that you are a bad person for not meeting their expectations. This can lead to a cycle of guilt and compliance where you are constantly trying to prove your worth by doing what they want. It's crucial to understand that you are not responsible for your parents' happiness. Their emotions are their own to manage, and it is not your job to make them happy. You have the right to set boundaries and to prioritize your own well-being, and their emotions are their own to manage. By recognizing and resisting guilt trips, you can take back control of your own life and start to build healthier, more balanced relationships. Toxic tactics. Recognizing the tools of manipulation. It's crucial to understand these tactics to protect yourself and maintain your mental well-being. Manipulative individuals often use subtle and overt methods to control and influence others. Toxic parents employ various tactics to induce guilt. They might use emotional blackmail, making you feel responsible for their happiness or misery. This can create a sense of obligation and pressure to meet their demands. They might exaggerate their suffering, making you believe you're causing them immense pain. This tactic is designed to make you feel guilty and compliant, often leading you to prioritize their needs over your own. "I can't believe you do this to me after all I've done for you," is a classic line. This statement is meant to remind you of their sacrifices and make you feel indebted, thus manipulating you into submission. They may compare you unfavorably to others, implying you're not good enough. This comparison can damage your self-esteem and make you strive harder to gain their approval, even at the cost of your own happiness. Another tactic is playing the victim, portraying themselves as helpless and relying on your guilt to rescue them. By constantly presenting themselves as the victim, they shift the focus away from their behavior and onto your perceived shortcomings. Recognizing these manipulative tactics is the first step towards breaking free from their control. Educate yourself, seek support, and prioritize your mental health. Remember, you have the right to set boundaries and protect your well-being. The price of guilt, emotional, and psychological scars. Constant guilt trips can have severe consequences for your well-being. You might experience anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. The constant pressure to please can lead to resentment and anger. You may find it difficult to form healthy relationships due to fear of repeating the same patterns. It's essential to recognize that your mental health is paramount, and you deserve to break free from this toxic cycle. Section 4. Breaking Free. Practical steps to counter manipulation. Recognizing guilt trips is the first step towards breaking free. Pay attention to how you feel when interacting with your parents. Do you often feel drained, obligated, or guilty? Start setting boundaries by saying no to unreasonable demands. It's okay to prioritize your needs. Focus on communicating assertively and calmly, stating your position without engaging in their drama. Section 5. The power of no setting boundaries for a healthier you. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being. This means learning to say no without feeling guilty. It's about establishing clear limits on what you are and are not willing to tolerate. Remember, you have the right to your time, energy, and emotional space. Start small by declining requests that make you uncomfortable. Over time, you'll gain confidence in asserting your needs. Section 6. Healing and Hope. Moving forward from toxic guilt. Healing from the wounds of toxic guilt takes time and effort. Therapy can provide valuable support, helping you understand the dynamics of manipulation and develop coping mechanisms. Focus on building your self-esteem. Engage in activities that bring you joy and remind you of your worth. Surround yourself with supportive people who value you for who you are. Section 7. Your journey to freedom. Embracing a brighter future. Breaking free from toxic guilt is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that requires courage, resilience, and a deep commitment to your own well-being. As you embark on this journey, remember that every step you take is a step towards reclaiming your life and your happiness. The road may be long and winding, but each twist and turn brings you closer to a brighter, more fulfilling future. There will be challenges along the way, but remember, you are not alone. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who understand your journey and can offer encouragement and love. Seek out professional help if needed, such as counselors or therapists who specialize in helping people overcome guilt and manipulation. Building a strong support network is crucial to your success. Many resources and support systems can help you navigate this process. Embrace self-compassion. Allow yourself to feel and process your emotions without judgment. Remember, healing is not a linear process, and it's okay to have setbacks. What matters is that you continue to move forward, learning and growing from each experience. It's okay to stumble and make mistakes. These moments are opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Each time you get back up, you become stronger and more resilient. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Every step forward is a victory. The important thing is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Focus on the present moment and the progress you are making. Set small, achievable goals for yourself, and celebrate each milestone. Over time, these small steps will add up to significant change and personal growth. You deserve a life free from manipulation and guilt, and it's within your reach. Believe in yourself and your ability to create the life you want. Embrace the journey with an open heart and a positive mindset. The future is bright, and it's yours to shape. Please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional wellness and self-care tips videos.